Hi y'all. This is part 4 of Bug Out Survival Reality. It's 91 degrees out here, about 95 with the heat index, 60% humidity. You've got to forage for food every day. You got to figure out how to get food. I'll show you what's in here in this garden. This might be what a garden looks like. That, that's been abandoned or something like that. You know, with all the weeds growing in it. You might think there isn't anything in here. But let me go show you what's in here. First of all, you got that sugar beet. This plant down here in zone 8B goes 11 months. I'm getting 11 months out of it. Planted in October and goes all the way to September until you got to retail. But here's another crop that's hidden. Tell what it is. Remember, everyone's going to be looking for food, competing for food. So if you have all your food stored in one place and it gets found, well, you're going to be in starvation mode. So you want to try to have food everywhere. And right here, I went ahead and left this in the garden. And you can see what it is here. They're onions. Still good. See that? I got left. Wow, this one's starting to rot. This one's still good. Even though this one's starting to rot, you might want to keep the good part. Okay. Got a whole bunch of them in here. Here's another one. See that? Another one. So, another one. You got to know ahead of time if your food will make it if you don't harvest it. Okay? Let's see, what else did I have out here? Oh, peanuts. The animals are starting to compete for the peanuts, but if you look real close, this plant has peanuts, see? Still on the plant. Still on the plant right here. See that? I'm gonna probably come harvest these next week, but you're gonna need some kind of oil, cooking oil. So you want to try, and these are just regular raw uncooked peanuts that you could pick up at the supermarket, and you have to forage, and the other animals are starting to find the food. But anyways, there's probably more peanuts in here. That's it right there, opened up, see that? But anyways, peanuts. And then moving along, see what that is. This right here is sweet potatoes. Still in the ground. Probably try to harvest those in November. But if you look right here, see more peanuts right here? Right here, peanuts. Cover that one up. That one's not done yet. Let me go ahead and pick it. But the animals didn't get this one. Okay, so do you plant or do you eat? Anyway, so let me go ahead and tuck this in here into my shirt. And let me show you what I got in here. This right here is a bird egg. I found another one, but the bird didn't make it out of the shell. So I'm gonna try to put this one in a safe place and let it hatch. Give it a chance to make it. But, you know, if possible, you wanna try to capture your animals. Like if you run into some wild hogs, you'd want to try to create a pit and feed them. So you could feed them. They might even eat the grass, you know, anything. Animals will eat anything that you to try to stay alive. So, you know, if possible, you find an animal, like a baby animal, and you'll run into them everywhere out here in the wild, right? And you try to capture one and farm it. You know, you try to domesticate your wild animals and try to get a farm going. Not necessary to go out there and go buy all this stuff. But, so these are the sweet potatoes, and you can eat the leaves, okay? But I've got to mow all this down. Now that I think about it, I got to harvest these sweet potatoes by October because I'm gonna have to start tilling in October. So just have to see how it goes. Probably harvest these peanuts next weekend. But you know, of course I got the cow back there, right? But the thing is this, there is nothing easy about bug out survival. I think it's romanticized and it's a lot of marketing. You're better off just staying put where you're at because like if you're in a city, they've got resources, they got emergency preparedness plans all in place, they got emergency food supply in place. You can't read about survival or bug out survival from a book. You literally have to be out here, and if you're hungry, starving, you're gonna make mistakes. Oh, let me get this. This one's already drying up, see, with the sun. It's moist inside. I'm gonna go ahead and collect it anyways. You wanna collect all your material that you find, sort it out later. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my pouch right here. But, you know, this is the rotten one. You know what, I'm gonna hate to throw it away, but I'm gonna go ahead and hang on to these right here. But this whole row, you know, you want to check the whole row out. Oh look, here's another one. No, is it? Oh yeah, look, this one's solid. I planted these out here to see how they would do unattended. Just let it grow wild. Look, there's another one right here. So you could have food out here. Go ahead and tuck it into my. Go ahead and tuck it in, but so you'd have to forage, and you'd have to do that every day to try to make it. Better off just staying put in the city and rolling the dice make sure you have enough food and just see what happens, because the reality is very few people can survive in this kind of environment right here. It's too much, it's too hard. If you don't have the experience living in this kind of environment, your chances of making it are very slim. All right. See y'all later.